The Oceanside Police Department in San Diego County is very happy with the latest addition to its traffic detail, Officer Sandy. But as Barney Morris reports, her reputation may be a little overinflated.
Sergeant Gene Fernandez of the Oceanside Police Department works with a dummy. Well, a mannequin anyway, that the guys at the department have named Sandra. During heavy traffic days, patrol officers take Sandra out to a busy street where people tend to drive too fast and put her in the driver's seat of a patrol car. Sergeant Fernandez says the results are dramatic. The brake lights of the cars begin coming on as drivers spot the patrol car with what appears to be a woman officer staring down the street. We were on Oceanside Boulevard watching Sandra watch the drivers, and invariably, drivers speeding down the hill slowed down as soon as they saw her. Sergeant Fernandez says the idea came from experiments with empty patrol cars parked in shopping centers.
We're having a lot of shoplifting in a lot of the shopping centers in town. We started parking empty police cars in front of the stores, and when we did that, the shoplifting dropped off to nothing.
That was just an empty police car with nothing in it.
With nothing in it. And we figured, well, if it works so good for shopping centers and shoplifters, why don't we try it for some traffic?
Have you had any reaction from any of the folks in Oceanside since they found out you're doing this?
Yeah, mostly positive. We had a lot of people call and tell us that it's a great idea and that they like having it out there and it's slowing the cars down. We had a few negative complaints, but nothing to speak of.
By the way, if you're a driver, it pays to be a little bit cautious about all of this because somebody reported to Sergeant Fernandez the other day that they saw Sandra the mannequin out in a car. Now, the sergeant said, no, Sandra's here at the station. That was a real police officer. This is Barney Morris reporting for Channel 7 Eyewitness News in Oceanside.
Well, there are no dummies in police uniforms hereabouts. Among the civilians out in the traffic right now, well, I'm not so sure. But let's go to Jill Angel right now and find out what the traffic is like.
Thank you. We could probably use a few Officer Sandys out there today. A lot of accidents on the freeways, starting with the southbound side of the Santa Ana Freeway at Carmenita. An earlier accident clearing, but a big mess for you from that 605 connector. Eastbound on the Foothill Freeway, the 210 just before Mountain, an accident. Good news, it's clearing, but everything is still slow from beyond that 605 out on the Foothill eastbound. Northbound San Diego Freeway at Bristol Street, a collision. It's on the right shoulder. Northbound on the 57 right at the 91. Two separate accidents. The fast lane is still blocked, and you can expect delays in both directions on the 57 freeway. Out to the San Bernardino Freeway, eastbound just before the 605, a collision just reported. Looks like the right-hand lane is blocked there. Injury accident clearing up eastbound on the San Bernardino Freeway right at the 57. It's now on the right shoulder, and expect delays as you head through the Santa Ana Canyon from the 55 all the way out to Gypsum Canyon on the 91. An earlier accident still clearing at the right shoulder. Drive safely out there. Marianne, Mark, back to you.
Okay, Jill.
Jill, thank you much.